And this is where my last play brought me. It took me an hour to get here last time. It's taken me about 25 minutes this time. I'm going to slow up a lot from here on out because now I have reason to fear everything ahead. So just to let you know. Those are moaning noises. I have nowhere to hide. So my chances are to go through that door, or the closed, or the closed door that also made noises. Probably leads to here. Wait, that was a lamp. Okay, so we pick up our lantern, go in there, light that, back out. Okay? Okay. Okay, a little bit more reclaimed. How much fuel have I got? Fair bit. Oh, it doesn't provide much light, you know. Question is, can I run faster than a monster? Probably not. No. Okay. Go around to the closed door and see if we can see our lights. It's very dark and something just moved in front of my window. Great. Okay. Small amount of light. And library materials. There's another one. No, it's not, it's painting. That's the light that we lit earlier. This is our escape. So now I have two ways of escape. I need more lights. Where are they? I need more lights. Oh yes. Okay. In the box. Open the door, move through to the other side. Close both doors. Okay, exit is down through that way, back, right. Where was that piano again? It goes in the main hallway. So we go to the main hallway. We break our head around. And check. Okay, no, it wasn't in the main hallway. Yes, it was. There it is. It's right there. Okay. Check out the piano. Look around here. Nothing really good. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. The piano is not a monster. A gasp of gurgled air might have come from the piano. And not a that sounds ridiculous. Or maybe it's in your imagination. Daniel's imagination. Let's check that passage mode again. Clear. Okay. Let's flip up the piano again. Doesn't do it again. Now it's a safe piano. No one can play it. Okay. Let's go around this way again. A nice path. Lovely lights. Okay. There's the door to the library. Yes, there's nothing useful in here. What is that? No. There's one here. Okay. A little bit of safety. Comes along, pretty well trapped. Okay. Next is this room or the other room? Let's do this room. Okay, open this locked. Wonderful. So let's go the long way around. Now. I only lost 3. How's our sanity doing? Oh, yeah, a lot of oil. Aha! Lovely. Slight headache, always good. See any monsters? No. Could they be crouched behind there? Possibly. That's blood. Yep. But it is a cave in, so that's probably why. Lovely. That's probably not why. Great. Yes. Oil. Great. Like that. Galinite Imagines Tabulatus. What? That's a tiny peeper hole. That's the tabulator. Okay. So there's that door. Frick you, stupid piano. Okay. No monsters play pianos. Daniel, it's your dumb brain. Stop.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wards. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay, so there's Western Hall and East Wing. Are we in either of them? I think. Not enough stairs. Don't think so. Deal with that freaking piano again. Peek around there. Map. All maps. Oh my god, so many. Huh. Oh. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Just great. Yep. Okay then. Likely to happen. The whole place is unstable, really. Fragile. Not fragile. Daniel, are you going insane again? Just stare at the camera. Candles, not camera. Maps. Okay. What?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Is that a prison? Do I have mystical allies? Please be allies. Please God be allies. I can't fight creepy fear alone, but I can fight it with tinder boxes. Right. So I can't break it open. Oh. Right, Mr. Helmet. What about Warrior? you? Ah, 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 ah. Yes.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Alright. Creepy monster noises again. I don't like the creepy monster noises again. How are we? Starlet and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Starlet, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbour, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travellers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years, and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Starlet at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. What? One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again, except he passed away in Grenoble 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Starlet, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? Ah. Interesting. Strange, but interesting. The Immortal Baron. Oh, come on. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Starlet, and like most those of noble birth, rumours are inherited alongside with the title. Research in history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Wow, jeez, it's definitely ambitious. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular through his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. Okay, so he's not necessarily immortal, but he could be. He'd better bloody not be if I'm going to murder him with my young body. one's locked. But that probably means that there's switches here somewhere. Well, that's right. Oh, hello. So there's you, is there? On the other one. There you are. Alright. Yes? No? Is there another one? That should surely open the door, shouldn't it? First one, then the other. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Key. Excellent. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. I am sorry, what? The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. Oh, well. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to not lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until this matter is handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. If I will feed them some wine, it would in a sense solve both of my problems. Okay. The sheriff, Wilhelm, and the king's men. Huh. Alright. I'm certainly tell you what to make of that. Yet. So I have this feeling about having the first wardrobe in this area. And the key. Okay. How long do you think I should wait for? Should I be waiting long? Can't hear anything. Why was Daniel so afraid? Why am I so afraid? Around the corner and you just need to run. There's nothing else I can do. Daniel, if you're freaking out because the door opened, I'm going to be extremely pissed off with you. Choose path the whole way. doorway. Hallway. Oh God. Run! Fucking run! The stone slab looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to be moved ever again. Okay. Fuck! What just happened? What just happened? What did I step on? Did I get hit? Or should I run? What just happened? Okay, I need to go have a look. Do I need to go have a look? Yes, I do. I need to find out what happened so I can avoid it in the future. That is what happened. That is disgusting. Okay, so it wasn't the monster, it was just horrific blood stuff growing over. No wonder this place is going to be collapsing. Let me get into the one spot. Okay, next to the wine cellar.